Namaste. Once again, welcome to this Pranayama session. Sit comfortably, palms in chin mudra, fingers in chin mudra, palm resting on your thighs. Sit tall, see that your shoulders are relaxed, eyes gently closed, awareness on the whole body. See that your back, neck, head is in a straight line. Posture comfortable. Now bring the awareness to the nose tip. Observe the normal breathing. Watch the in breath, out breath. Check how the breath feels. Let the eyes be gently closed. As you continue watching the breath, feel the changes to the breathing pattern. Let us chant 3 rounds of Omkara. Each time you breathe in and continue with the Om chanting to your capacity. Inhale. Bring the palms in Namaskara Mudra. Omkara and the prayer. Breathe in. Om Sahana Vavatu Sahanau Bhunaktu Sahaviryam Karavavahai Tejasvinavaditamastu Ma Vidvishavahai. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Gently bow down. Take the blessings from the God of your choice, the higher reality. May He protect us both. May He nourish us. May we get the necessary strength, stamina. May there be no hatred in us. Om, peace, peace, peace. Release, palm resting on your thighs. Again, once again, welcome all. Namaste to everybody. See that you're sitting comfortably, sitting tall. Let's start with simple loosening practices for a few minutes before we start the pranayama practice. You make a loose fist, fold the thumb, close the fingers, and cross the arm in front of the body. As you breathe in, stretch, open the fingers. Breathe out, fold, make a fist. Breathe in, breathe out. So when you fold, once your right arm is up, next time when you stretch and fold, the left arm comes up. So be mindful of that. Let the eyes be closed. Continue the practice. Breathe in, stretch. Breathe out, fold, make a fist. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Now release, slow down, stop the practice. You're sitting tall. Those sitting on the chair, you can sit with your knees shoulder width distance and see that your feet are firm on the floor. Those sitting down, if you're sitting cross-legged, sit tall. Place the left palm on the right knee. Take the right hand behind the back. Sit tall, breathe in. As you breathe out, twist from the lower back, turn to your right and stay there. Extend the right shoulder out. Normal breath. Twist to your capacity. Inhale back to the center. Exhale, release. Now the right palm on the left knee. Take the left hand behind the back. Breathe in. As you breathe out, you twist from the lower back. Turn to the left and stay there. Extend the left shoulder out. Normal breath. Inhale back to the center. Exhale, release. We'll do the hand stretch breathing. Here you're going to synchronize the arm movement with the breath. So interlock the fingers, palm on your chest, elbows by the side of the body. Breathe in, breathe out to your full capacity. Breathe in, stretch the arm out, palm facing out. Breathe out, come back, elbows by the side of the body. Breathe in, stretch. Breathe out, come back. Breathe in. Breathe out. One more round. Palm resting on your chest, elbows by the side. Maintain the awareness on the breath for a few rounds. The next variation, you stretch the arm up at an angle. Breathe in up, palm slightly above the head. Breathe out, come back, elbows by the side. Breathe in, stretch. Breathe out, come back. If comfortable, eyes gently closed, continue. Breathe in, breathe out. Come back, palm resting on your chest. Stay there for a few breaths. The next variation, you raise the arm straight up. Inhale, stretch, pull yourself up. Exhale, come back, elbows by the side. Inhale, stretch. Exhale, come back. Inhale, exhale. One more round. Inhale, stretch. Exhale and maintain there. Pull yourself up. Stretch as much as you can. Give a good stretch to the upper portion of the body. Now inhale. As you exhale, you gently bend to the right side and stay there. Don't bend your arm. Just lean to the right as much as you can. Normal breath. Inhale back to the center. Stretch. Exhale. Now bend left and stay there. Normal breath. Inhale back to the center. Stretch. Exhale, release. Arms by the side of the body. Relax, eyes gently closed. Palm resting on your thighs. Let's do the shoulder rotation. Synchronize the movement with the breath. Inhale, raise the shoulder up. Exhale, stretch back down. Inhale up. Exhale down. One more round. Now change the direction. From back, raise the shoulder up and down from the front. Extend the shoulder back. Inhale. Exhale down from the front. Inhale and exhale. Release and relax. Let the eyes remain closed. Observe the changes with the practice. We'll start with the Pranayama prayer. Palms in Namaskara Mudra. You can repeat the prayer. Om Pranasyedam Vashe Sarvam Om Pranasyedam Vashe Sarvam Tridive Yat Pratishtitam Tridive Yat Pratishtitam Mateva Putran Rakshasva Mateva Putran Rakshasva Shrischa Prajnam Cha Videhi Shrischa Prajnam Cha Videhi Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Om. The prana is the most powerful in all the three worlds. So prana, kindly protect us as a mother protects a child and give us the necessary knowledge and wisdom. Om, peace, peace, peace. Now, when we are doing the pranayama practice, throughout the practice, you breathe in, breathe out to your full capacity as slowly as possible. See, each person's lung capacity is different. So you breathe in, breathe out to your capacity. Inhale slowly, as long as you feel that you can take in the air, and exhale slowly. Let the full breathe out happen. Again, slow breathe in and slow breathe out. No jerk, no stoppage of breath. Try and minimize the sound of the breath. Fingers in chin mudra, eyes gently closed. Bring the awareness to the nose tip. Observe the normal breathing for a few rounds. Feel the changes to the breathing pattern. I'm sure with regular practice, now your blockages would have minimized. You're able to breathe in, breathe out slowly. As you continue watching the breath, you would notice that one of the nostril is more prominent. Maybe for some of you, you still feel the blockage in one of the nostril. So just observe which nostril you feel the prana moving smoothly, which nostril you're feeling the blockage. You can bring one of the fingers below the nostril and check. If you feel that the right nostril is blocked, take the right palm and place it on the opposite armpit and bring the arm closer. Let the thumb be pointing up and keep the palm pressed against your fingers. And normal breathing. Let the eyes be closed. Maintain there for a few breaths and you will automatically notice the breathing opening up, the nostril opening up, breathing becoming clear. So similarly, if anybody has a blockage in the left nostril, then take the palm, left palm on the right armpit. Bring the right arm close and maintain there. Normal breathing. It's also important that your awareness is on the breath. So it could happen that in between there are thoughts coming and going. Just observe, let go of the thoughts, bring the awareness back to the breath, continue with the normal breathing. Release and relax. If constantly you feel the sneezing and the blockage every day morning, so preferable if you can do steam inhalation as a daily practice, that will again help you to clear up the nostril and you will feel that yes, you're able to breathe a little more evenly and clearly. Fingers in chin mudra. Let us start with the Suka Pranayama. Inhale and exhale as slowly as possible. Awareness on the nose tip. Watch the breath. And inhale slowly and deeply. Exhale as slowly as possible. Slow inhalation and slow exhalation. Minimize the sound of the breath. Let the full breathe out happen till you feel that you no longer can breathe out. And then slow breathe in. Slow breathe out. See that your facial muscles are relaxed. Inhale slowly and deeply, and exhale as slowly as possible. Now, as you continue with the breathing, observe that your breathe out is a little longer than your breathe in. Those who have been doing it as a regular practice, notice that your breathe out is a little longer than your breathe in. So don't be in a hurry to breathe in. Let the full breathe out happen till you feel that you no longer can breathe out. Then slow, deep breathe in. Slow breathe out. One more round of deep breathing. Let the eyes remain closed. Let the breath come back to normal. Continue to feel the calmness, silence. Now let us move on to the Vibhagya Shvasana, sectional breathing. Here we are trying to activate all the three lobes of the lungs, the lower lobe, the diaphragm, the middle lobe, and the upper lobe of the lungs. So we use the different mudras when we are doing the practice. So for the abdominal breathing, you're using the chin mudra, thumb touching the index finger, other three fingers are straight, palm is resting on your thighs. For the thoracic breathing, where the awareness is on the chest, you're using the Chinmaya Mudra, where the thumb is touching the finger and you're just folding the other three fingers, Chinmaya Mudra. For the upper lobe breathing, clavicular breathing, you're using the Adi Mudra. Fold the thumb and then close the finger, Adi Mudra. And for the full yogic breathing, you're using the Brahma Mudra, where you're bringing the palm close to the abdomen, the knuckles close to each other, palm resting on your thighs. So the different mudras to activate the different lobes of the lungs. So those with any stiffness around the back pain, you want to lie down on your mat, you can lie down and also do the practice. Just follow the instructions. Those who are comfortable sitting, you can sit and do the practice. Sit tall, fingers in chin mudra, eyes gently closed. Bring the awareness to the breath. Observe the breathing for a few rounds. Now inhale, exhale as slowly as possible to your full capacity. Slow, deep breathe in. Slow, breathe out. Now shift the awareness to the abdomen. You can keep one palm on the abdomen to feel the movement. Inhale slowly and deeply. Feel the abdomen bulging out. Exhale, it sinks in. Slow breathe in, abdomen bulges out. Exhale, it sinks in. Continue, synchronize the breath with the abdominal movement. You're just watching the abdomen bulging up as you breathe in. Breathe out, it sinks in. There is no unnecessary jerk. Inhale, abdomen bulges out. Exhale, it sinks in. No strain to your facial muscles. Now stop watching the abdominal movement. Continue with the deep breathing. Now shift the awareness to the chest. For the thoracic breathing, use the Chinmaya Mudra, fold the other three fingers. You can keep one palm on the chest. As you inhale, feel the expansion around the chest. Exhale, it sinks down. Inhale, chest expand. Exhale, it contracts. Continue. Observe the chest movement. Synchronize it with the breath. Inhale, chest expands. Exhale, it sinks down. Stop watching the chest movement. Continue with the deep breathing. Now for the upper lobe breathing, clavicular breathing, awareness on the shoulder, upper back, the collarbone. Use the Adi Mudra, release the fingers. First fold the thumb, then close the other fingers. You can keep one palm on the opposite shoulder so that you're able to feel the subtle movement there. As you breathe in, feel the slight expansion around the shoulder, collarbone. Breathe out, it sinks down. Breathe in slowly, feel the expansion around the shoulder, collarbone. Breathe out, it sinks down. Continue. No strain around the facial muscles. Inhale, shoulder, collarbone expand. Exhale, it sinks down. Slow down, stop watching the shoulder movement. Let the deep breathing continue. Feel the changes to the breathing pattern. Observe the slowing down of the breath. Now the same mudra, bring the palm close to the abdomen. Brahma Mudra, rest your palm on your thighs. For the full yogic breathing, let us synchronize all the three movements with the breath. As you breathe in slowly, feel the abdomen, chest, upper lobe expand. Breathe out, feel it sinking back. Inhale slowly and deeply. Abdomen, chest, upper lobe expand. Exhale, abdomen, chest, upper lobe sinks down. Slow breathe in. Abdomen, chest, upper lobe expand. Exhale, it sinks down. Continue. Slow down and stop the practice. Release the mudra. Let the breath come back to normal. Observe the slowing down of the breath, calmness, relaxation to the whole body. Those who are lying down, take your time and then slowly come up to a comfortable sitting posture. Sit tall. Vibhagya Shvasana can be done as a daily practice, also helps to correct your breathing pattern, activate all the three lobes of the lungs. And all the pranayama practices preferably should be done on an empty stomach. So early morning is a good time to do the practice, or before breakfast, before lunch, before dinner is also a good time to do the practice. So fix a time so that it forms like a routine, it forms like a discipline for you and you're not missing the practice. So some of you had put a question that, while breathing, sometimes you feel the choking in your throat or you're not able to breathe fully. So that is normal, because here we are trying to consciously reduce the speed of the breath, or consciously be aware of your breathing. See, when we are doing all the different activities, we are hardly aware of how we breathe, right? Breathing is involuntary, happening all the time. But here we are consciously trying to be aware of the breath, trying to slow down your breathing. So it could happen that initially you're feeling that your breathing is not even, or you're feeling some type of a constriction in your throat. So all that gets corrected on its own when you're doing it as a regular practice. Abhyasa is very important. Now let us move on to doing the Nadi Shuddhi Pranayama. See, we are breathing through both the nostrils 24/7 as long as we live. But the breathing between both the nostrils is not even. What has been found is the breathing, the dominance of the nostril alternates between almost after every 90 minutes. So a lot of imbalance in the way we breathe through both the nostrils. So to correct this imbalance is why we do the Nadi Shuddhi Pranayama, or the alternate nostril breathing. As the name suggests, it also helps to cleanse the channels through which the prana flows. Nadis are the channels through which the prana flows in the body, and Shuddhi is to cleanse or purify the nadis and helps to regulate the flow of prana throughout the whole body. So left palm, use the chin mudra, right hand the nasika mudra, thumb open, next two fingers are closed, last two fingers open. So it becomes easy to close and open the right and left nostril, elbow close to the body. And your body is not moving as you're doing the practice. See that you're sitting steady, and it's only movement to the fingers to open and close the right and left nostril. Breathe out fully. Close the right nostril. Breathe in left. Close left, open right, and breathe out right. Breathe in right. Close right, open left. Breathe out left. Breathe in left. Breathe out right. Breathe in right. Breathe out left. Continue. Breathe in, breathe out to your full capacity as slowly as possible. Throughout the practice, awareness on the breath. Let the full breathe out happen. Then breathe in through the same nostril, close, and breathe out opposite nostril. Continue the practice. Minimize the sound of the breath. One more round. See that you breathe out through the left nostril. Slow down and then stop the practice. Let the eyes remain closed. Release the mudra, fingers in chin mudra. Observe the balance of breath between both the nostrils. Feel the slowing down of the breath, calmness. Now, as we have seen that the breathing pattern changes between both the nostrils, you can do this pranayama 2 to 3 times in a day, depending on how free you are. Again, preferably before your food. So before breakfast, early morning, good time, or before lunch, before dinner. You can do this for initially start with 6 rounds. And once you're comfortable, you can increase it up to 9 rounds. But important that your awareness throughout the practice is on the breath. It could happen that in between your mind starts wandering. There are thoughts coming and going. Just observe and let go of the thoughts. Bring the awareness back to the breath and continue with the practice. Now let us move on to doing the cooling pranayama. Now this pranayama, be aware of the limitation. If you have a sore throat, throat irritation, or a cold, you are avoiding the practice. Again, those with low BP are also avoiding the practice. Again, it's to be done, practiced only during the summer months because you feel the heat, right, all the time. So this helps you to cool down, helps you to calm down. So here, it's only in this pranayama that you are using the mouth to breathe in. Otherwise, all the pranayama practice, you are inhaling and exhaling only through the nose. Those with breathing problem, if you also find that in between, you have to breathe, use the mouth to breathe in or breathe out. But doing the pranayama practice, take a pause in between. That's okay. But ensure that you are inhaling, exhaling only through the nose. Yeah, but this Shitali, the cooling pranayama, is only pranayama where you are using the mouth to breathe in. So you open the mouth a little and bring the tongue out as if to resemble the beak of a bird. And through that gap, breathe in, close the mouth and breathe out through the nose. Let the full breathe out happen. Then you slowly again open the mouth, bring the tongue out, breathe in and breathe out through the nose. We'll continue for 6 rounds. If you have not done the practice before, observe for 1 or 2 rounds and then continue. Bring the tongue out, breathe in through the mouth. Close the mouth and breathe out through the nose. Let the full breathe out happen. Continue for 2 more rounds. Slow down, stop the practice, let the eyes remain closed. Feel the cooling sensation at the back of the throat. Continue to observe the changes with the practice. Continue to feel the slowing down of the breath, calmness. Now let us move on to doing the Brahmari Pranayama. Brahmari is the sound of the honeybee, the female honeybee. The sound is in a low pitch, the sound, the sound coming from the throat, but mouth is closed. You breathe in, and as you breathe out, the Brahmari sound in the low pitch. You roll the tongue up, tip of the tongue touching the upper palate. Each time breathe in, breathe out, continue with the Brahmari sound to your capacity. If the tongue comes out, comes down, next time when you breathe in, again roll the tongue up, tip of the tongue touching the upper palate. Breathe in. One more round and then slow down, stop the practice. Let the eyes remain closed. Continue to feel the calmness, silence. Feel the slowing down of the breath. Shwasa prashwasa gati vichedaha pranayama. Sage Patanjali in his Yoga Sutra says that pranayama is to slow down your shwasa prashwasa, your in breath and out breath. So end of the practice, you should feel that slowing down of the breath. Breath slows down, the mind automatically calms down. Mind calms down, you feel the relaxation to the whole body. Last few minutes, let us do the meditation practice. I'm sure that some of you sitting for a long time, you might feel the stiffness around the lower back. So what you could do is you can use the Sahaja Shanka Mudra, where you interlock the fingers, the base of the palm is touching each other, thumb close to each other, palm resting on your thighs. Sit tall. And if you're comfortable, you can straighten the thumb up and keep the thumb straight. So this mudra called the Sahaja Shanka mudra, a very useful mudra to keep the spine flexible, release the stiffness from the back. You can use the mudra anytime you want, when you're sitting on a chair, when you're sitting down. You feel the stiffness to your spine, either the lower back, upper back. You can keep the thumb straight, but after a few minutes, if you feel that you're not able to keep the thumb straight, you can bring it down to rest on the fingers. Today we'll do the Om meditation. So before that, just listen to the prayer and we continue with the Om chanting. Follow the instructions. For a few rounds, we'll do the Om chanting loudly but softly. And then after that, you chant in the mind, synchronize it with the breath. And later, you just do the chanting in the mind. So I'll give the instructions and you can follow the practice. Om Omkaram Bindu Samyuktam Nityam Dhyayanti Yogina Kamadam Mokshadam Chaiva Omkaraya Namo Namah. Let the eyes remain closed. We'll chant the breathing. You breathe in, as you breathe out, you chant Om loudly but softly. Inhale. Om. 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 Each time breathe in, breathe out, continue with the Om chanting. Om. 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 Now breathe in, and as you breathe out, chant Om in the mind and feel the vibration of the chanting throughout the whole body. Breathe in, and as you breathe out, chant Om in the mind. Continue for a few rounds. No strain to your facial muscles. Facial muscles are relaxed. Breathe in slowly, and as you breathe out, chant Om in the mind. Now stop watching the breath. Chant Om in the mind. Pause for a while after the chant. Feel the silence before you chant the next Om. You can release the Sahaja Shankha Mudra, palm resting on your thighs, and touch the thumb to the last two fingers, the Prana Mudra. The thumb touching the little finger and the ring finger. Continue with the Om chanting. Chant Om in the mind, followed by silence. Before you chant the next Om. Those of you who are comfortable, maintain the silence as long as you can before you chant the next Om. In between, if you find that your mind starts wandering, thoughts coming and going, just observe, let go, bring the awareness back to the Om chanting. Don't give a long gap. Chant Om, silence for a few seconds, and then you chant the next Om. If you're able to enjoy that silence, maintain that silence as long as you can before you chant the next Om. Slow down, stop the chanting, let the eyes remain closed. In this calm, silent state, let's pray for the welfare of everybody. Let everybody be happy. Let everybody be healthy. Let there be no miseries in the world. Let everybody look at the positivity in life. Palms and Namaskara Mudra. Om Sarve Bhavantu Sukhina. Sarve Santu Niramaya. Sarve Bhadrani Pashyantu. Ma Kaschit Dukkha Bhag Bhavet. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Gently bow down, expressing your gratitude to Mother Earth, a higher reality, your parents, gurus. Rub the palms together, generate enough warmthness. Make a cup out of it and place it over the eyes. Continue to feel the warmth. Gently rub the facial muscles, your neck muscles. Rub your arms, the shoulder. Take your hand behind the back. Give a gentle massage to your lower back, the thigh muscles, your leg. Bring the palm in front of you with a few blinks. Open your eyes, looking into the palm. Thank you. Hope you all enjoyed the session.